week's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
You know what, dude?
You know what, dude? This is not Robert Kelly. This is Lynne Koplitz taking over. And I just saw Adam adjust the fucking sound because you didn't realize how loud I was. Did you?
Yeah, right.
He just came in like a cute little mouse. I was like, oh my god, this bitch is so loud. Yeah. So Robert's in Montreal.
Yes.
Working.
Woo!
And I asked him, I have a Netflix special coming out, so I asked him if I could come on, you know what, dude? And he was like, you want to take over the show? And I was like,
Yes.
sure, yeah. I mean, I really would have wanted to do that anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I probably would have taken over and talked
Yeah.
too much, but so what the fuck not?
I love
And-
when you speak, Lynn.
Thank you, Greer. And it's a block away from my house.
Yeah, so it's simple.
Yeah, and I'm wearing stuff I'm gonna sleep in, so it was kind of a no-brainer. Lauren, I needed to come over.
A little too convenient.
Yeah, so then we had, but everybody I was happy that Greer's here
That's me.
because a lot of people have gone to Montreal, and you're not going this year.
Yeah, they don't. I don't exist.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
You've
no,
been
I
to
don't.
Montreal.
Oh, yeah, about 20 years ago.
Well, I went for 5 years in a row. There must have
Really?
been somebody missing. Judy Gold was busy.
As a matter of fact, the only reason why I went to Montreal because Dave Chappelle. He said, "Greer, come with me to Montreal." I was like, "I don't have any money," and he said, "I didn't ask you that." And then went up to Montreal and I got a holding deal.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Just
that was
because
like-
you went with
Dave, and he got me on shows when I was out there.
that's awesome.
Yeah, because I wasn't scheduled to be on anything. So
Well, wait, I want to get back to it, but
Mhm.
then I want to say my friend Melinda's here.
hi,
Hey.
Melinda.
Who's one of my best friends who you know.
Hello.
And she's worked on HSN, and she's just an amazing actress and does a lot of improv,
Aw.
and
She
she's
is
really
amazing.
funny.
Aw, you're
And
nice.
she's a mom and a dog mom like
and
me.
single.
You don't have any kids?
Most importantly.
I do, yeah. I
She
just-
has
Everybody needs to know I'm
children. She has
single.
some children.
They're grown though, so they're gone.
Greer, don't ask her,
What?
do you have any kids?
Nah, 'cause
looking
I
at
was-
her
I
like
was
that,
go- I
because
was
Greer
gonna
don't
help
make
her
a
out.
baby. I
He's
know.
gonna babysit for me.
You got about 5-6 eggs left. I'm sorry. That's
I have
is that right?
three
Can
and
we
a
say
half.
shit like that?
I
I'm
have
sorry.
three
Yes,
and a
yes.
half left. I know you don't have enough, right? You need one more kid, Greer.
Until the day I die,
One
I'm
more
I'm
kid.
definitely gonna have more kids.
Somebody was saying to me recently, I put an egg in you that ain't in you.
Who the hell would say
You
that?
can create eggs. I don't know. It sounds like a Tracy Morgan kind of
Yeah.
thing, doesn't it?
That's funny.
I can create eggs with the friction of my peanut.
I shoot both semen and eggs.
That's exactly right. He probably thinks he does. I call it the combination platter. So anyway, I knew what I wanted to talk about because Robert was like, just talk about whatever, I don't care what you talk about. And I was like, and I immediately started telling Bobby stuff I wanted to talk about. He goes, I don't fucking care. Don't talk to me about it. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Lauren will call you.
Yeah.
He goes, don't talk to me
Lauren.
about it. You're going to get yourself off of this if you want to talk to me about it. So anyway, so what I wanted to talk about were crazy exes. And part of why Greer got invited on because and a gay guy from my dog park's coming on.
Really?
Yeah, I just call him Gay Richie. I don't know his last name. He's just one of those dog park friends, And I really
Gay
like him,
Richie.
and he's always got some. He came to a show when I was. Well, let me go back. So the reason I wanted to do the show today was because I have a Netflix special that's coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Congratulations.
It's now thank you.
Yes.
It's now coming out
Yay.
August 22nd,
Beautiful.
and it's called Hormonal Beast
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
I am a hormonal beast.
Perfect.
And I really am. I'm almost 50, and I've given up on so many levels. And Greer and I kind of relate to people are like, you're really funny. We're like, we've been doing this for 100 fucking years. And we're both just we've both made it successfully to the middle of our careers.
Yeah. And you know what? And yeah, that's
We've just kind of plateaued out.
we have the sails, they're up, but just no wind. And we're just
Yeah,
sitting there.
we're both in a really nice schooner that's just in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Just doing nothing, just sitting there floating.
And every now and then someone comes by.
Yeah.
It moves a little.
Yeah.
So you know, when that happens, you don't swab the deck or do anything.
Yeah.
You just fucking lay around in the sun and drink. So I got some calls this year to do some shit that I was not expecting. I really thought I was wrapping up my life. And I even have a TSA application at home. 'Cause I was like,
Really?
you know, how much longer can I, you know? I saw the young blood coming in. I'm like, soon Essie's gonna be like, we have less spots for you.
Yeah.
So-
I see him coming in too. I'm getting less spots already. I'm like, oh, I see it. It's happening.
Well, that's what I was gonna say to you. So anyway, I'm there, but for the grace of God, I got this Netflix special because they needed.
deserve it.
Well,
Yes,
thank you.
yes,
but
Absolutely.
but that's not why I got it. But I appreciate it.
That's not why.
I got it because.
Not because you're good. You're busting your ass for
They were
years.
looking for. They want to target women for 40 to 60, I think, and they saw me at. I
Go
was
get that
opening
market.
for Louis C.K.
Yeah.
and
In the
at his
garden?
Netflix special or at the Garden, which you have also done, and which is let's talk about how fucking mind-boggling that is.
What, doing the garden?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a mind fuck for
It's
a split
crazy.
second. How many times did you do it?
twice.
Yeah, I think I did it
Wow.
like 2 or 3 times, and the first time was just like,
How do you get
"Whoa."
off that high?
You come back to you go outside. Once
Yeah.
you leave
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden and get on the
In
train,
the real world.
boom, that shit is right
Yeah.
back. No, you're on the train. Nobody knows that you just performed in front of 20,000 people.
Right.
You know, and people are farting and spitting on you like, get out of the way, kid.
Yeah.
People knew it was me because I told folks. I told homeless people like, "Hey, here's $1. Guess where I'm coming from?" You know, and it's weird too because this career, it's like you have these big highs, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it just hits you, and it's like I always compare it to being a hooker, which my mother says is horrible,
Yeah.
but it is what it's like.
Yeah.
Makes
It's
sense.
like sometimes it's the girlfriend experience,
Yeah.
and it's like
Sometimes
the
you make a
garden.
lot of money.
You're making a lot of money,
Yeah.
and you open your envelope, and
Yeah.
there's $5,000, and you're like, all right. And you know, you're like, this wasn't bad. He licked my toes, and I called him daddy.
Am I Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman? Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
like that. But you know, in real life, it wouldn't be Richard Gere. It
Yeah.
would be Danny DeVito. She was fucking, and she wouldn't be driving the Lotus or whatever. It'd be like like some old Nova or something.
Like
A gremlin.
A fuego.
A 1986 gremlin with no door.
A pacer.
Pacer. That's best. So anyway, Duster, Pacer. So yeah, so that's what I mean is it's humbling because
Yeah.
you do like you do this thing and it's amazing, and the laughs come in waves,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
Like there's so many people.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you're back to like a fucking yoga studio or laundromat, and you're like, wow, this is
A barbershop.
Yeah, and
Which I performed at about 2 weeks ago. I performed at a
Nice.
barbershop.
I performed in a yoga studio.
You know, okay, see, and it was actually fun.
Yeah, I mean they can be fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, the good part about that is you've got these 12-year-old newcomers
Yeah.
who are like, listen, we're really glad you could be. I only
Yeah.
have $5 and can give you one drink, but we really appreciate it. That's all right, kid.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right, kid. Keep it.
Give me $5. Give me the drink.
$5. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you $5.
But don't bother lighting me because
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking talk.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then we were talking right before we started. We're going to talk about crazy exes, which is part of why both Melinda and Greer are here. And before the show, I talked to
Because Melinda and I
Adam.
aren't crazy exes yet.
Not until we have the baby.
They have crazy exes. See, Greer, what you guys don't know is that Greer and I work a lot together at everywhere. Really, it's kind of like let's get a middle-aged black dude and a middle-aged white lady. And we'll put the young kids in the middle of them.
Even
And mom and daddy will come out and open and close the show. I mean, when Greer and I see each other, we're always like, are you opening or closing? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
one of us opens, one of us
yes.
closes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I love it.
When we did Last Comic Standing, we were the angriest two
God.
people you've ever seen. I mean, so angry. We weren't nice to anybody, were we?
No.
And we're nice people, but
No.
we were
Yeah,
just
'cause
so
it's like, look
mad
at-
to be there.
Because the whole thing was like, don't speak to him. You know, like who's the host of the show? They were like, if you know him, I've known that dude for 20 years. JB Smooth.
JB.
And it's like, don't speak to him. It's
What?
like, whoa, hold
Yeah.
up. What type of contrived bullshit is this?
Yeah.
Right.
I hated that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. And then they
Yeah.
corralled us in this room.
They wouldn't let us look at the audience
Yeah,
or go
nothing. It was-
outside.
yeah. it
And
was-
you know, we're like lions. Like the
Right.
worst thing you can do to us
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
is to confine
yes,
us.
yes.
And then confine us with
Mm.
some sort of like predatory where everybody's going over material.
And we were the biggest predators in there. That pool was
Right.
those other fish shouldn't have been in that pool. We should have been in that room by ourselves. Me, you, Tony Woods, who else? Joe DeRosa, was he out there?
We were.
No,
but
Kirk
the worst,
Mexer.
here's the thing: when people were like, "Hey, I'm sorry, you and Greer didn't get it," I'm like, "Did you watch us audition?
Yeah.
Like our auditions were not. Like, I mean, Roseanne Barr's like, you know what I think? I'm like, I think I said,
Yeah.
what?
What?
I think I told what's that one guy? I think I told him I didn't care. I didn't agree.
Who?
The Wayne brother.
The way,
Oh, you
yeah,
were
yeah.
great because you said all I heard is that you said I was pretty.
That's right.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
You,
like
you
he's-
have a pretty smile,
It was a
but
great
and I said,
moment.
oh, I just heard pretty smile.
Yeah, he
That
said
was a
some shit
great
about how I look
moment.
like fucking.
My friend Gay Richie just got here.
Yay.
Hi,
Gay
Richie. Who'd you bring with you?
This is Dee. She's a friend from California.
What the fuck? You just brought somebody to like I invite you and you bring a guest
Yeah.
and a beautiful young girl. Did I tell you you
She's
could bring a
gorgeous.
beautiful young girl in here? You fucking idiot. Look
Yeah,
at Greer.
she's cute.
Greer's
What?
like, I'm glad I have a fresh
What?
T-shirt on.
And I don't.
Change your underwear today?
No,
And
I
what's-
didn't. You?
what's her name? D. D. Okay,
Hi,
D.
D.
I don't want you to go near Greer.
Because he got that
It-
D.
First of all,
I'm sorry.
First of all,
Is that
his
inappropriate?
penis shoots super sperm that will create a baby. If you look at him, you will have a baby.
Yeah. Don't even speak to me.
I've almost never. Let's go back for a second.
Right.
Richie, just stand by for a sec.
Okay.
So every time I'm at work, one of my favorite things at the Comedy Cellar is there's almost always at least once a week, maybe more, some woman standing with like a child on her hip, tapping on the glass for Greer.
Greer.
Can you get Greer? Can you get Greer?
I feel so left out.
And he's got baby mamas that coming and going, and he's always got he's got one that's sitting at the front of the bar and one at the back of the bar, and then like one day Greer and I are talking, and we're like brother and sister,
Yes.
as you
Yes.
can hear, and we're laughing about something, and one of these girls comes flying over and she's looking. And I said to Greer, she heard joy.
Yeah. Why they laughing?
Why is he happy? Motherfucker ain't gonna be happy.
What about the time she pulled out pictures? Remember that one?
Oh no. Oh
She
no.
pulled out pictures of the children.
Yeah. It was,
Oh.
and because I was talking, I don't think I was talking to some girl, and she
Yeah.
decides to pull up her phone with all these pictures of my kids,
Sure.
and it's like I'm in the pictures with the kids.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That's
what
so
do you?
creepy.
Like,
It's a power move. It's a
She's showing me the power.
yeah, yeah.
But what did you do, Lynn? Because I would love to.
I said, "Oh, is that Greer?
Oh, is that Greer?
Oh my
Is
god.
that Greer with that teenage boy?" It's pretty funny. It's fun being a female comic because you have a lot of guy friends, and they're like having a bunch of brothers.
Right.
And we were just talking before the show about that new show on TV. I'm dying up here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's so depressing. Like, everyone asks me, like, is it good? I'm like, it's so fucking
I
depressing.
have to watch this.
It's so depressing.
now.
But it's very realistic. Like it's kind of like what our lives are like. There's the one episode they were just talking about how the girls that are chuckle fuckers,
Mhm.
Yeah.
they just want to fuck guys
Mhm.
who are comics.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
I've had girls come up to me after shows and say to me, like, "Is Dan Natterman available?" I'm like, "Available."
Wow.
Oh, it's you.
Nice shot.
Well,
yeah.
as a matter of fact,
You give me 2 seconds, I get him with a bow on his head.
Yeah, he's available.
Been available for like 8 years now.
Really? That's interesting.
but it's really, and like my one girlfriend that lived upstairs from me,
sure.
and she was like, how about this one? How about that one? And I'm like,
Oh.
I love these guys.
Right.
But don't get upset because they're fucking broken. I mean, a lot of them are really, really broken. Not all of them.
No.
I don't think Robert is.
Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucked.
Oh.
Robert Kelly's
He
fucking
called
nuts.
it.
But he's not
Called it.
broken.
No,
he's
he's
a
not
dad.
broken. Yeah, he's a
like,
good dude. Come
But
on.
he's got a good woman with him. You know, Wally's the same way. Wally Collins.
Wally Collins, yeah.
You know, like
There's a
all
few
the
of
ones
them
that
out
got the
there.
good, when they get married and they have a good wife,
Yes.
they're okay. I
Dove
really feel
is
like
on
that.
his way.
Yeah, Dove's on his way. Dean Edwards,
Yes.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
And every now and then, one of them with a wife, I will bump into them by accident with not the wife.
Oh.
I
With the
won't
chuckle
talk
fucker.
about that one.
Yeah, exactly.
And that always turns to me going, how's so-and-so?
You actually do that?
Oh,
right
yeah,
in front
always.
of the girl. Oh, that's awesome.
Always. And then it's always uncomfortable. And it's always like, okay, but and then I get an odd phone call the next day. Hey, Lynn,
Why you do that?
you can be cool, right? And my only rule is this, like, I'm not cool if she asks me. Like, if the wife full on asks me,
I'm telling the truth.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So just keep that bitch away from me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there go Lynn.
And this is bad. See, this is why I don't have my own podcast, because I get into the studio setting and I just start to talk and say shit about anybody. Like, I feel like I'm just like, oh, and you know what? I almost said somebody's name
Yeah.
that I would have regretted so much. So anyway, what, dude? I wanted to talk about today was crazy exes and our experiences, because I am a crazy ex. Like, I had a guy once hang up on me, and I flew to Virginia. This is what I
Wait a minute. Time out, Lynn.
I had
love
deal-
that.
Virginia.
That
Time
is
out,
amazing.
Lynn, you got on the plane?
Oh no! This was so great. I had deal money. This was back when bitch was. Can we find one of the pictures of me when I was really cute? I was cute for like 15 minutes, super cute.
What are you talking about? You're
we
still
got
beautiful.
it. We got it. Well, thank you. But now I'm 50-year-old woman, bloated, beautiful. Then I was. It's not. It wouldn't be on any
Okay.
of these. You have to like Google. This is all real shit. It would have to be.
What
There's
was up with
one.
that picture
The one
came
where
from?
I'm in that half shirt. You'll see.
Oh,
And
which
I
one?
hate.
That's a
And
great
listen, if
picture,
anyone listening to
too.
this comes and sees me headline, there it is, up in the corner.
There
That's
she
it.
is.
Whoa.
There it
Oh,
is.
that's just
See
dirty
you.
right
Nice.
Cindy
There she is.
Crawford.
That
there. Yeah,
is-
Cindy Crawford all the
Thank
way.
God I got that on camera. That wasn't even touched up. And you know what's fucked up? I did not think I looked good then.
Really?
Is
We
that
never
funny?
do.
I thought I was. I
Problem.
thought I didn't think I should wear a half
Right.
shirt. I thought my stomach looked like a belly.
Right.
Wow.
And now,
Gosh,
now that I
see?
have a bell, I have like 3 bellies. Now I'm like, shit, that's not a belly.
Good.
Dummy.
What did you wear when you showed up? When you flew to Virginia? Do
Oh.
you remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I wore cowboy boots and cut-off shorts.
Yeah, you did.
And
These boots made for walking.
and what happened was he hung up on me, and I looked like that, and I had deal money. I had a deal with NBC,
Deal
and I
money.
squandered it.
I
A
love
lot
it.
of power.
And he hung up, and I flew there. He hung up, and I couldn't get a hold of him, so I flew to Virginia Beach. I flew. And I will tell you, to this day, now I'm 50, and that was at 38.
Yeah.
And I've never felt the same satisfaction, maybe at Madison Square Garden, that I felt when that man opened the door and flinched. The excitement to see that motherfucker jump back. You will never feel the power
Yeah.
of that moment when he looks at you and just. And another one I did was here when I dated the guy who was in a band, in Miranda Lambert's
Right.
band.
Yeah.
And he also didn't return a call and broke up with me from Texas and then flew here. We were supposed to meet here. They were doing Letterman. And I knew what hotel they were staying at, and he got sick because the dumb fucking hillbilly ate salmon in a diner.
Oh,
And he was sick, and he
idiot.
and he called and said it didn't return my calls all day, but we were supposed to meet up.
Right.
And we're at about the same time. And he said, left a message that was like, sorry, I can't meet you. We got Letterman in the morning. And I was in the car, in the taxi, going to his hotel. And I was on the phone with a guy friend who said to my friend Rich, who said, get out of the car. Get out of the taxi now. I'm not going to support this crazy. I do not support this. This is crazy. And I said, no. Thanks for the talk. I feel good about it too.
It's too late.
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Yeah.
Good.
And I hung up. And when I got to the hotel, I realized they're going to be on Letterman tomorrow. It's Miranda Lambert's band. I don't know the name because I'm not in the inner sanctum and we've broken up
Right.
2
Yeah.
days ago. I don't know the AKA name. I don't know their alias. So I said, listen, my boyfriend from, we broke up 2 days ago. He's here in this hotel. And I know Miranda Lambert's band's here. This is no lie. And I said, I want to talk to him. So, the hotel did what hotels will do. Like, he's not here.
Did you make that face you just made right
Yeah.
now?
And the hotel said, he's not here.
Because I just
said,
flinched.
yes, he is here. I know he's here. And I said, why don't you
no.
call Miranda's mother and put her on the phone?
Oh.
So they put her on the phone. She was the manager of the band. And Miranda had a song called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Still does. And I said, whatever her name, the mother's name was like Terry or something. I said, Terry, because we'd met. I said, you know me. Alex did not do this properly. Your daughter wrote a song about it. I'm in the lobby. I'm sorry I bothered you in the band. I know you have an early wake-up call, but he promised to meet with me, and he didn't, and I think that it's rude, and he needs to talk to me face-to-face and break up with me like a man. She said he'll be right down.
Oh, nice.
The
See,
elevator
that
doors
was
open.
reasonable.
The elevator doors open, and that motherfucker was like, what?
Did he flinch too?
Yes. We went outside, and I put my hand on my purse, and he jumped.
Oh, I love it.
And I said, why are you jumping? And he said, I thought you had a gun or something. And if I want you shot, you'd have been shot. Stupid. I'm going to shoot you in New York. I'd invite you back to my house and shoot you.
Right.
So those are my crazy stories.
It's pretty great.
You don't have, Melinda, do you have any stories where you were crazy, or do you just have people who were crazy to you?
Yeah, you know me. I'm very stubborn and I'm Irish. I'm very self-controlled, so I wait. I wait it out. I'll push every button and then sit really quietly until they come to me. So, I mean, probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me is I dated a guy. Don't laugh, but he was psychic and intuitive. That's how he made his living.
He was psychic, man. Did he see this coming?
Nope. He did not see it coming.
And that does not feel attractive either. Was he
know.
attractive?
He-
He
you
could not
know
have been
what?
attractive.
I thought he was, but once the love glow wore off, I recognized that he wasn't.
That was a
But-
spell.
Yeah.
He had a spell on you.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a couple of like stalkery things, but I've never had anybody like,
I love that she throws that out like it's nothing. I've had a
Stalker,
few
your stalkery
stalkeries.
We've had people, you probably have being a professional comedian, right? People just
You
go
can't
at it-
stalk me.
Oh,
I've never had.
I stalk a stalker.
that's actually, you're right.
I'm already in the bush when they crawl in.
I was waiting for you.
Oh, hey.
You can't call me too much.
You're giving out your address in your set, so
Exactly.
I mean, they
I'm
all know
not-
where you live.
You can't stalk my ass.
That's funny. Yeah, not any one particular. I've had a couple of stalkers where, well, I'll just say my ex-husband was the worst stalker probably because he couldn't accept the fact that it was over. So I was working at HSN. I'd be doing a show at 3:00 in the morning, and then after I get off set, my phone would light up, and he would have sent a text saying, "Love that red dress," just to show he was watching me at
That's
3 a.m.
creepy.
Really creepy.
That's
And
not
here's
cool.
the sad part of the story. Like, I went to the police, and you can't do anything about it because it's not threatening to say, I like your red dress.
Yeah.
It's not threatening. So my only revenge was to just, find someone really young to fuck and then be like, hello, this is what I'm doing now. And he eventually went away. Yeah.
See,
That'll do it.
my first feeling when I heard that was to go to a police station and find
Yeah.
the hottest guy
Oh, I should have
and just be like, hey,
You
You
had
wanna have
sex
sex?
with a cop.
and then just be like, I need you to go scare the fuck out of this
Yeah.
little.
That actually would
Go
have been
speak to that guy.
good idea.
Yeah, or just go to a fire station
Yeah.
and find a cute
Oh, see,
fireman.
you're quick on your feet. I ended up dating a bully who actually kind of bullied him, so he went away. Was not as exciting as a hot cop or a fireman. But I'm going to do that now for no good
No, you
reason.
need to scare him. It's better to scare him. It's better to scare him.
Yeah.
And yeah. The minute he said you're wearing a red dress,
Yeah.
I would.
I like
but
that
see,
red
I don't
dress.
get
That's-
Right.
I don't get stalkers
creepy.
because I just will tell somebody like I don't like you.
Right.
You need to stop.
Well, the
You are
person-
frightening. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
There's something mentally wrong with a person when they,
Well, of
You know.
course.
because I would never do that. Like what? I'm gonna go watch what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, right. You get your
I
heart
don't know.
broken,
I'm
but
pretty
you man
powerful,
up.
Greer. I don't
you
know.
fucking cry it out. You fucking envision another chick in your head that you want, and you keep it moving. You don't fucking stop.
Okay, but
these
you know
women.
what,
That's
dude?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? For the
What?
show, there are
You know what?
there are
stalker?
different levels.
Yeah.
There are different levels of crazy. Because honestly, like that I'm gonna watch you. Like,
Yeah.
you know you're crazy when you're sitting in the bushes watching somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you know that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's no getting around that.
Right.
But like the stuff I would do, like where I would go, like that's just full lack of dignity. That's just like
Yeah.
no pride, no dignity, just full on balls to the wall. Like I don't care about me enough. You know,
Sure.
like I can't even imagine who I am now doing that. I can't even imagine
Yeah.
giving a shit. Like I would have just been like, fuck you. Who needs your tired hillbilly straw hanging out of your mouth ass?
It's true.
But and he really did always have a toothpick.
Really?
Oh.
But now you know, and that's the way I look now. Like I just wish I could have seen myself then and been
I saw you.
and seen the power.
I remember that one.
and
Yeah.
seen the power that I really had. I had no idea.
Oh my God, you were
Yeah.
fucking killing it back then. Are you killing me? Oh my
It's
God.
unbelievable. So Greer, can we talk for a second
No.
about your handfuls of crazy? Then we're going to talk about some gay crazy, and then I have to plug a. We have a really nice sponsor for Bobby's show that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
But now you have how many baby mamas?
4.
4.
He hesitated.
Yeah, and one of them passed.
Way to perpetuate a
one of them passed
stereotype.
away. My
Aw.
oldest son's mother passed away.
Way to turn that around real quick.
way to
Yeah,
make
see, that's how you do it. Bang. Yeah, y'all hold up now.
How'd you get rid of her?
Openly admitted it.
We're only laughing at the 3 surviving ones. If that makes any
Bragging.
difference.
What'd you do? How'd you get rid of her? Do you always point that out to the other ones?
No, like whenever people ask me how many kids I have, I tell them I have 5 kids and 4 baby mothers. But one of them passed away. So
Wow.
yeah.
But that's the one you really loved a lot.
Oh my God, I wish she was still alive.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't-
one
I
that she
wouldn't-
was the love of your life.
You know what's so crazy? I don't think I would have these 2 young ones that I have if she was still alive.
I don't think she would have let you have. I mean,
no,
she was.
no,
She
yeah.
had you in line.
Yeah. It was like Mike Tyson when fucking Custom Mata passed away. Everybody swooping like fucking vultures.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not that bad, but
Yeah, no, but I get it.
Sure.
I don't think I would have had these 2 kids though if she were
Sure.
if she were alive.
With these other 2.
Yeah. I would
Now-
have just had my son and my daughter.
So we have 2 baby mamas,
Mhm.
3.
3 baby mamas.
3 baby mamas, 2 that I know.
You know Melissa and
I love that you're just saying her name right.
fuck that chick. She hates my guts. That woman wants me to fail.
Oh.
Like I'm telling you that
That's
her.
not true.
Yes, it is true. That chick is 100% like if she could do anything. You know what she'd like to do? She'd like to destroy my career if she could.
Oh wow.
She's a
That's not
waitress in the
true.
club, and I look at her as I'm
That's
killing
her?
the crowd. Yeah, I
wow.
destroy every night. I'm not
You do.
sucking my own,
No,
but I
that's
can.
true.
I could see it in her eyes. Like it makes her. She gets infuriated because she wants people
No,
to hate
but no,
me.
no, shut up.
She's
now
a
you
wretched
stop
person.
it. Stop it
Sorry.
for a minute.
All right.
I want to tell you what I'm going to tell you what this is.
Here go Auntie Lynn.
Auntie Lynn
Yeah.
is going to step in
Yeah.
and we'll put love on it in God because listen to me, she does not want you to fail
Yeah,
because I
okay.
know Melissa. She doesn't want you to fail just because she wants you to fail. It's because you are very attractive when you're succeeding. And she does not want you to be. We just talked about chuckle fuckers. She
Yeah.
does not want you
Right.
to be attractive.
I don't meet
to
chuckle
women.
fuckers.
Oh, Greer. Oh my God! If your nose can grow Pinocchio,
What are
you don't mean you don't meet Chuck. Seriously, I will introduce. I will go grab some right now.
We'll go chuckle our way downstairs and grab a couple.
Oh, probably waiting outside by the door anyway.
They all outside.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you do.
I don't know.
One of
Yes.
your baby mamas must have been a chuckle fucker. I
Right.
mean,
You think? I don't know.
I
Maybe
mean-
they all were. No.
if there's
If
4
anyone,
of them,
if anyone, it's this last one.
yeah.
Yes,
If any of them.
She works in the comedy club.
Yeah.
For sure, a
Yeah.
chuckle fucker.
they. Well, I know these girls. you are a powerful presence, and
Yeah.
the whole thing on that show is that the chucklefucker girl. What's kind of sad and tragic is that she basically says, just like a lot of the girls that have sex with that are groupies for bands, that
Right.
she wants a little bit of that glory,
Yeah.
and she believes that it's like shot into her.
Yeah,
Oh my
twice.
God.
Hit it.
I've also gotten groupies, which I find hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, it's really bizarre. I've
groupies,
met
really?
guys from doing stand up who come over and like know my act and stuff.
As you should. It's very powerful watching you on stage, though. That's why I
Mm.
stand very close to you when you get off stage.
Melinda and I are like, you ever fuck a headliner and her friend?
You got her, you got me too.
Oh my God.
But you know what? When a woman's in love
Mm.
and you're not giving the love back, we turn that love into rage. So that's probably where
And that's exactly what it is, rage.
Yeah, that's
Like,
where it comes from.
yeah.
It's rage because we want it and we're not getting it from you. So since we're not getting it, we're not going to be gracious about it. And we want you to be destroyed, which feels normal.
See?
It feels normal.
Isn't that what I just said?
I don't.
We want you destroyed. She just said it.
I can't believe though that
We wanna
someone
nuke
who
you.
I don't have my own children, and I can't believe someone who has children with somebody would want you destroyed when you're not bad, when you're not
When-
physically
when-
bad to them or bad
Yeah.
to the children.
No, but yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because whatever you said about this whole power thing and wanting to be a part of that or whatever.
Sure.
But you know,
But you got to admit this. She's waiting tables. You're on stage. That's kind of like, let's put it in like courtly terms. You're the king, and this bitch is just like feeding grapes to people on the court.
Right.
But she's torturing herself by doing it.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to wish a fucking dragon would swoop in here and burn this motherfucker just a little bit.
A little.
I don't want him to die, but
He's
I
a
wish that
chambermaid.
when he eats his food, he gets a little sick. Okay, we're gonna talk to Robbie in a minute, but first I have to do a little plug
Let's
for
do it.
Now Robert has a let's see, he's got a whole new sponsor for the show called deepdiscount.com,
nice.
which I love because I love
Deep
to
discount.
shop online.
.com.
That sounds sexy too, doesn't it? Deep discount.
Deep discount.
Not shallow discount. This is some deep discount.
Deep discount right here.
I like it.
Do you have any kind of
Thank
music you can
you.
play in the background?
Yeah.
Can you play me some of that? Like,
Sexy.
let's get it on.
Yeah, you need to slow jam this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you, deepdiscount.com.
Drop it down.
Let's start down.
Nice.
Give me 1 second.
We like
sorry.
it.
I'm looking over it so I can do it right.
Say that in your radio voice, Greer. That was nice.
What?
Deepdiscount.com.
No, Greer.
Deepdiscount.com.
There it is.
That was
I'm
smooth.
gonna read it,
That
and
was
then I
so
want you to
smooth.
back me
Like,
up.
say it.
Yeah, I want you to
Do
back
it.
me up like old school
Do it.
Motown style.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, yeah.
You know you want to go to deepdiscount.com,
Deepdiscount.com.
a new sponsor
Mm-hmm.
of Robert Kelly's show.
Robert Kelly, baby.
Oh.
It's a site loaded
Deep
Oh.
discount.
with all kinds of fun stuff to keep you occupied: CDs,
Mm.
vinyl,
Uh-huh.
DVDs,
Oh, yeah.
Blu-rays, video games, and so much more.
And where that's at?
Go to deepdiscount.com
Okay. You said deepdiscount.com.
or click their logo on the homepage, riotcast.com/Robert Kelly. Check it out and buy a few things. Be good to yourself, and you'll be supporting a sponsor too.
That's right.
This week, deepdiscount.com joins in on all the USA celebrations during their Independence Sale. Independence. that's good.
Independence. I like that.
Over 5,000 independent movies and music are on sale. Indie favorites like Sling Blade, Billy Bob Thornton, Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, and so many more.
I like all of that.
Yeah, it's good.
What's the name of this place again?
Deep Discount, baby.
Deepdiscount.com.
Deepdiscount.com. Just check out the site for special coupons and sales to save even more on Deep Discount's already low prices.
What?
The name says it all. What is it, Greer?
Deepdiscount.com.
Everything is deeply discounted.
So good.
Get this. I like this. It
That
says-
was deep.
And we made it so sexy.
That
It's
was
like
deep.
you'll find new releases.
Wow.
That was
damn.
great.
Yeah, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Deepdiscount.com. Right on. Robert Kelly
Thank
deserves
you,
it. He's a
deep
man.
discount.
He
I just
rocks.
love
Right
it.
on.
Whoever site this is, the guy's wife is gonna listen and be like, "Shit, I need to go on this."
Change
Sounds
the name.
good.
Brilliant.
Hi, Matt. You got here fast. Matt
Lynne
here is
Koplitz.
here.
Matt Lipton.
Matt Lipton
Matt.
and just got here from Brooklyn. You got here fast. How'd you get here? Did you take Uber?
Train.
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 Awesome.
F
Well,
train.
this is
The deep F
we're
I
train.
talking
have
about
train.
crazy. We're talking about crazy
Oh.
exes. We don't have a lot more time, so before we get to Matt, I want to let Matt cool down for a minute. Give Matt a cocktail. I brought cocktails today. My mom used to make this punch.
You're
I
the
call
best.
it Gator Punch,
So good.
and it's bourbon.
So good.
You really got to say it like that?
She's dropping eggs as we
It's
speak.
bourbon
I've
and
only got 2 left.
limeade.
Hurry.
Her
Only
eggs
two
are
minutes
slowly
left.
Bourbon
coming
and
down.
limeade and ginger ale, and it's so good.
It's really a perfect.
Is
summer
limeade like Gatorade?
No, it's that limeade that you get. It's like from when I was a kid that you get like in the frozen food section,
Okay.
It's so good.
and you
Yeah.
mix it with Gatorade. I mean with ginger ale and
Thank
with
you.
bourbon. It's really good. You're welcome to some.
want
You want
some?
some?
Oh, that
Little
is
D.
good.
Right?
This is my friend Richie from the dog park.
Hi, Richie
Hey,
from
Richie.
the dog park.
We're calling him
Hi,
Gay
Matt.
Richie
How
for
are
radio
ya?
purposes.
Gay Richie.
Gay Richie.
And his friend
Richie.
D,
I
who's
like
in
it.
from out of town.
Hi, D.
She's
So-
very beautiful.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
Deep D from out of town. Got it.
Yes, and I don't want
Nice.
you guys to. No one's gonna mess with D.
No.
I get scared. I get scared when I see young, beautiful
Yeah.
girls. I'm always like, get behind me. They're
I
gonna have to,
I gotta
fuck, they're
protect
gonna have
you.
to fuck through me to get to you. Don't you worry, D. I got contraptions up there. There was a contraption. Did you ever hear of that, by the way?
What?
There was this thing that you could put up like an IUD.
In
A
your
moon
vagina?
cup?
Yes, but and if a
Just
guy
snaps the
like
dick
no
off?
no it would explode a color.
No.
So that then the guy, so if somebody raped you or something, you could be like, he got a green dick.
Ah.
It was him.
Like they do with the dye packs.
Yeah.
When somebody robs a bank.
Yeah.
Wow.
For 3 days, that motherfucker got a green dick.
That can't be too good for the woman's Virginia.
That's why I think
So,
It's
Like-
biodegradable, all natural.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I thought it'd be like a bear trap and it just cuts the tip
That's
right
exactly
off.
what
Yeah.
wouldn't that be great?
Oh my God,
No, there
amazing.
actually is one out. I just read 2 days ago. There's actually one out now for some of the countries where they're having problems with that, where it actually has ridges. So if a man tries to rape a woman, it actually will cut his dick up. So
Wow.
And you-
heads up, Greg.
Like if you're
Wow.
having sex.
I don't rape women.
I know you don't. Right?
I know. I
Rape-
might have some
Greer
chicks
doesn't have to
who
rape.
angry as fuck. Be like, yeah, fuck me one last time.
One last time.
Nobody can have that
One
thing.
last time.
She tricked me.
She bear trapped you. She bear
It's a bear
trapped you.
trap.
Oh my God, what country is this? Jesus.
You know
Somalia
what?
and-
I'll send you the link. I actually just
Jesus.
read it 2 days ago because they were having serious problems, and that's a way to really stop it.
Well,
Wouldn't
like
that
in
stop
Mexico, these women, they got buses strictly for women because fucking dudes are like groping the shit out of women. It's like,
you?
Like the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yeah.
oh my God, do you remember that footage from 2 years ago? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to do a joke about how I wore a tank top to the Puerto Rican Day Parade and nothing happened. Made me feel bad about myself.
We were going to talk to Richie, weren't we?
Yes, we were. Until
wanna
y'all
talk
started
about-
talking about fucking Bosnia and stuff. I'm like,
No,
no,
she-
Bear
She
traps.
brought it up.
I did.
no, Richie.
Yes.
I feel like you probably have some. I want to talk about gay crazy. Is that different than hetero crazy? We just came out of gay pride.
Yeah. Gay crazy is different. It's a little bit more vindictive, but not in the way that everyone would expect it. Straights, would call someone's parent and maybe tell them what an alcoholic or drug addict the other person is. Gay
Yeah.
crazy will just like ruin your car or
I've
your
done that.
wardrobe. I've had ex-boyfriends pour bleach all over my clothes.
Yeah, I can see how that could
And
fuck
then
you
try-
up.
Well, that's not unlike Korean girl crazy.
What the hell is Korean girl crazy?
Oh no, Korean girls will like break your shit crazy.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Totally.
every Korean girlfriend I've had. What ethnicity are you? What are you?
Vietnam.
Vietnamese. Yeah, Vietnamese girls aren't crazy. Japanese and Vietnamese are great,
Yeah.
but Korean girls will fuck your shit up, and their mother will encourage it.
Oh, for sure. So gay crazy is different. I've had bleach poured all over my clothes. I've had a guy try to set me on fire.
Okay.
Oh.
What do you mean?
This
Like-
is true.
Wait.
He locked me in a closet and grabbed a
this is
light.
awful.
Yeah, it is, but it's a great story. Grabs a lighter and a can of aerosol hairspray and tries setting me on fire.
What'd you do?
But he starts, lighting my designer clothing on fire. And, it's like
No.
burning someone's child. You're just watching it go down in
Sure.
flames. I mean, I made it out alive.
I think
That's
that's just
awful.
regular crazy, though.
Is this
Yeah.
regular crazy?
I think
No,
that's
I
just
don't think
regular
you have
crazy.
to be straight
I
up
don't
gay.
know.
That's
Yeah.
just crazy,
You
crazy.
know, one of my best friends who's gay, he was caught giving another guy a blowjob, and his husband threw a hot oil lamp threw fire at him. So maybe that is a little bit of a gay thing.
Well, no,
I'll
I get
burn you up.
I
Yeah.
get the burning
It's-
of the designer clothes. That's kind of gay, but like,
That's
and then
gay.
the
That's for
burning
sure
of
gay.
you is regular crazy.
Matt, what's the
Burning
craziest
people
thing
is
you've had? That's pretty
regular.
good, Rich.
I had
And
a
it's true.
Oh God.
I had a buddy from my neighborhood.
Uh-uh.
This girl was living with me, and she started fucking one of my buddies. Right, unbeknownst to my buddy that I was having sex with this chick. He thought that we were just roommates. She moves out of my house. She decides she wants to get back at me. He goes into the bathroom and he's like, "What are you doing?" She has bleach. She's putting bleach in my contact lenses.
Uh,
Oh my god.
And he was like, he's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm putting
awful.
bleach in his
Oh,
contact
that's
lenses." And he's like,
horrible. Wow.
"Yeah, no, don't do that. That's not, I like Matt."
No.
And like years later, he told me, he goes, "Yeah, I threw
Wow.
out, that's why your thing was missing. I threw out your contact lenses." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man."
That's not the same
Cool.
one that left a
So
present
she was
in the
gonna
foyer,
like
is it?
blind you.
Oh no, that's
What?
that's a different girl.
So wait,
Felt
did
like
he?
two girls in a cup.
Wait a
you have a
second.
2-girl, 1-cup incident?
No. It's called the Foyer story because a
Wait,
girl.
before you tell
Go.
that story, can I just ask a question
Yes,
about the
ma'am.
other one? So did he keep fucking this girl after she tried to bleach eye you?
Yeah, and then he ended up in Rikers Island.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it went
he's
bad.
He's a hot ass dude. He's a
It went
tough
bad.
dude. Like
okay.
She
so-
lied.
Wow.
She lied to the police. And
brilliant and fucking gangster.
Wow.
Like seriously, like the dude
All
is
right.
brilliant and he's a fucking thug almost.
So now tell me
Wow.
there's a foyer story?
Yeah. It's called
I
the
love that it says
Yeah.
foyer.
It's called the Foyer
Sounds
story
Fancy.
because a girl shit in my foyer.
Okay. Because.
Because
I thought it was gonna be her name was foyer.
no.
That's a black girl.
Foyer Jenkins.
Foyer Jenkins.
She
You know
fuck
what?
everybody. Foyer.
Wait, straight crazy and gay crazy are alike because I had a guy shit in my bed.
Deliberately?
I mean, it was unbeknownst to me. I draw back the sheets, and there was a giant log. Not like a
Where was he
not,
at?
not like a little smear or a little pebble. This was like you could see the contraction marks. Is this too much for you guys?
No, keep going.
He pushed this out in my bed.
Because he thought you liked
Again,
it?
he wanted to ruin my very
it was
expensive
angry.
sheets. It's
Oh,
very
alright.
the gays like to fuck up your good shit.
If I ever shit in
Oh.
someone's
Like your
bed, I would
clothing.
move to a different country. I'd
Yeah,
move to
that's
Iraq and just
horrible. That's
kill
horrible.
myself.
I would kill myself too.
I'm
I
not
would
I'm not
burn myself.
religious, but I prayed that night for
Yeah,
like my
that's
soul because I
really
thought
bad.
like the devil just shit in my bed. I like lit an incense
God.
the whole nine.
That's a crazy.
But let's
night.
get back to the foyer.
Foyer Jenkins.
Foyer Jenkins.
So I brought a girl home once, and I wake up the next morning, like, no girl, right? So I was like, all right, cool.
Just
So
from one visit?
I sat up, and like her
No.
pants, her shirt, her wallet, her purse, everything is still strewn about my floor. Her clothes, right? So I was like, all right, maybe she's in the bathroom. 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by.
Yes.
I'm like, where the fuck is this girl? So I start looking around my apartment.
Ugh.
No girl. Where could she have gone? My apartment is not that big. Now I'm knocking on my roommate's door like, hey, Steve, I have a problem. I need to talk to you.
I can't find Foyer Jenkins.
Right.
Is she in there?
No.
Matt, go away. I'm sleeping, right? So I'm like, oh, all right, she's in there with him,
Right.
right? So fast forward through the rest of the day, my roommate ends up leaving, she ends up leaving, and I go to brunch, and there's a giant pile of black human shit in the middle of my foyer
Why though?
With like a footprint in it.
with
right?
like a footprint in it,
That's worse.
right?
That's worse.
So I call my roommate, and I'm like, hey, man.
a bare footprint, not a
So-
shoe.
Oh, come on.
Wait, why? Why did she do this?
She was so drunk the night before,
No.
and my apartment is kind of confusing because all the doors kind of look the same.
No,
So I don't
nothing's
think
that confusing.
Yeah.
I don't think she could
A
have.
toilet's a
No.
toilet.
I don't
A
think she
floor
could-
is a
No.
floor.
I don't think she could have found the toilet, so she ended up shitting in the
No.
hallway.
So she shat in
And
a
she left
in a
it.
full empty room, like a foyer. It's
Yeah.
not,
Right.
it's not like
It's-
if you told
it's
me
like a stall.
she shat in a hamper.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say that's
Okay, yeah,
confusing,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I understand that. Even someone shit in the bed, that makes
Right.
sense. But she just shat in the open area going into the home.
Foyer.
And my roommate fucked her with a shitty ass.
Oh.
Because I called him on it, and he said, "No, I didn't. I checked." I was like, "Yes."
Checked. Why is that every guy's answer? I checked.
What are they checking for?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like
think-
the barefoot, so she ran out barefooted.
No, my roommate ended up stepping in it on his way out the door to go get condoms.
Oh, come
So I passed out.
on.
I passed out. She's
I
lying
actually feel
naked.
better about my life right
He's
now.
pretty responsible to leave for condoms.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
responsible.
I
Yeah.
mean, for someone who's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, it gets worse. She was not.
No, it can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
It can't get
So-
worse. It can't. Please. I mean, what? Please tell me what happened. She throws up and wakes
No,
up and
no.
her hair is stuck in it. She
No,
can't leave.
no,
Oh.
no. She was passed out on my couch naked. My roommate comes home, sees a naked girl passed out on the couch, and thinks, let's just bring her into my room.
Oh no.
So he stepped over the shit.
Wait,
on
if
the way
this,
to
is,
the
if,
house.
this, if this is going to end in any kind of an assault story.
No,
Yeah.
it does not end into an assault story. Because this girl wanted to bang two guys from New York that were roommates, and that's what ended up
Oh.
happening.
It's like
Because they were flirting in the bar beforehand, and she was telling me
It's starting to sound like
it was weird.
she maybe like for you to say she really wanted that when she's that passed out and she's shat in the halls.
Right.
Kind of, it's going into some Cosby territory.
Yeah. You know she wanted it.
Well, the point of the story is it's supposed to be light and fluffy.
Oh.
And
I know, it
And-
just got really fucking dark and
Yeah.
scary.
and nothing, no
So
no
dark.
sexual assault
No,
occurred
no, there
during
wasn't. No,
this story.
she was. So the point is, you guys were friends with this girl after, or you talked to her after,
Yeah,
You guys are
Yeah,
best friends.
and she
You
slept
laugh
with me
about
after.
the shit.
Oh wow.
and you slept with her too. You guys
yeah,
are
I let her
fucking
blow me,
disgusting.
but that's and she was like,
Oh, that's good. You have boundaries.
I had a lot of yeah. She's like, I had a lot to drink last night. I'm really sorry. I really like you. I'm like, no. You slept with my roommate. That's fine. And she goes, oh no, but I had a lot of drink last night. I said, no. 5 minutes ago, I heard you fucking my roommate. It's
Wow.
not a big deal. It's cool.
Wow.
You know,
And she's like, so can I still meet your parents?
basically.
Did you
Basically.
date her?
No, she lived in I think North Carolina or something.
that
and
was
visiting
the,
friends.
that was the problem.
I hope she hears
yeah,
this
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
That's
It was that she lived in North Carolina was why you didn't date her. It had nothing
Right, right.
to do
She-
with the
yeah,
fact
no.
that you're
Happily
shit.
married
Depth
with
in her
3
shit.
beautiful
Yeah,
children.
that she shit in my foyer, yeah, or my foyer.
Foyer.
Wow.
Oh, that's
French.
pretty.
Foyer.
That's French, and it's French. They would shit in that foyer
Yeah,
and walk through it. I mean, like I need condoms. I don't care.
I don't care about the shit.
I do not care.
I love shit and cake and everything. That,
I just don't
all
want
my
herpes.
senses. I spray perfume on shit. I will say I dated a French guy, and I love date French guys. Have you dated a French guy yet, Lauren?
No.
Oh, everybody
I
get one. Have you
wish.
dated one?
Do you
Why would-
know
why
one?
would I
I'll
want a
take
French
one.
Let me
dude.
tell you
I like
something about
women.
French guys. They're dirty and they will do anything. They want to do anything. They're so fun, and you can do like the one French guy that I really dated. I remember he was very, very beautiful. Like he was on a billboard in Times Square, beautiful.
Nice.
And I ate chocolate while we had sex because I was like, I'm never gonna get to do this again.
That's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Like, so I was like, hold on a second, and I had little chocolate morsels in a cup, like at in the dresser in my
I
room.
love it.
And I opened the dresser. He was like behind me. We were
Are
doing
you
doggy
eating
style.
chocolate?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you eating?" And I'm like, "Some chocolate morsels." He's like, "Oh, Lynette, you're so funny. You love your food."
That's beautiful.
That's brilliant.
I do. And he was great. I could cry and yell, and he'd be like, "You are an artist. You are so dramatic. You're artist. You're so sensitive and dramatic." He didn't care. He'd say, "Enough tonight. Tonight you stress me with this." And I would say, "Okay." And then I'd call again tomorrow and be crazy, and he'd say, "Okay, okay, you're so dramatic."
I love that.
I love
That's
the French for
beautiful.
that. They're so wonderful, and French Canadians too. It's just terrific.
Really?
Yeah, they're very and they're and sexual. Like they'll just have sex anywhere, at all times. It's nice. You guys got all quiet.
I think we're all fantasizing right now.
Thinking,
Where do you
we're
meet
just-
these men?
I know.
Outside
Where are
youth
they?
hostel.
I'm going to be there tonight, actually.
It's the best place. Fuck Tinder. You just wait for him to come out of a youth hostel looking confused with a dirty backpack.
Bonsoir, comment ça va?
Hello.
Hello.
Are you lost?
Would you like an Airbnb?
Can't find my way.
You know, honestly,
I'll
once
show
I
you
was
where
dating
it's
an
at.
Italian guy, and I thought it was a bad ex because after he cheated on me, I called his mother, and I thought I was being a horrible ex. But now that I hear about this shitting thing, I actually don't think it was that bad. I just knew he was afraid of his mother. I was like, "How can I hurt you? I'll call the mom." And she's like, "Don't worry,
I'm
I got
afraid
this.
of my mother. I
I got this."
don't fuck with Anne Elizabeth Barnes.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about that.
When she calls me, I get nervous. I'll see her.
Do
Like,
you?
yeah. When I was like, what did I do?
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
Yeah, and because you have children, I would think the women would feel like they have
Go
some
to the
precedent to
mom.
call the mom.
oh, no.
Sure.
They're very disrespectful to my mother,
No.
except for the one that
Oh,
passed.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
stupid.
That's really stupid.
So my mother has no rapport with them.
Oh, that's stupid. See, the
Yeah.
first thing I would do,
You gotta love
the
the
first thing I
mom.
would do is say to the mother, you know, I love Greer so much. I wish he loved himself as much as I love him.
Oh yeah, that's so perfect.
He's given me these beautiful children. He is so talented and wonderful. I just wish I could help him get out of his way.
Yeah.
You raised such a beautiful son, such a beautiful person.
Am I in my way?
And then your mother would say, yes, let's help him.
Let's help
You
him.
Because
know what?
mothers want to help and love that they.
Yes. You always connect with the mother. It's
Mm.
so important.
And you can't say to the mother, like, he's a piece of shit because
No,
she
you-
raised you.
Yeah.
No, you never say that because you love them, and the mother will let you know he's a piece of shit. I've had that.
I always, my feeling is whenever a mother says the guy's crazy, like if a mother says about her own son, beware
Right.
of my son,
Right.
get the fuck away from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've learned that. I was like, nah, she's just protecting her son. I'm in. I got this. So
You remember
stupid.
Sal?
Yeah.
When
South
I dated
Korea.
Sal, I dated
Yeah.
Sal for 4 years, and everyone called him
Gross.
a magician. They said he looked like a magician.
Gross.
Yeah, he hates South.
That's worse than shitting in a hole.
No, it's not. But when Sal and I broke up, his mother and I were really close. She was Italian, and Immaculata was her name. And when he broke up,
What?
What
Ain't that a drink?
Immaculata,
Yeah.
You can get that at Dunkin' Donuts, right?
she cried, and I cried, and I called my mother, and I'm like, you know,
Aw.
Mrs. Foyer and I were crying. She was so sad. And my mom said, she should be.
Go ahead, Miss
That's
Koplitz.
a
I'd be
good
sad.
mom.
My mom goes, I'd be sad too. She lost the good one.
Yeah, that's a
You're,
good mom.
I would be sad to lose you.
Duplex.
What?
You don't know Sal's joke? Duplex? It was his one joke.
I don't. I didn't find much of that. Was a part of our relationship when I had to break up with him so I could work at the cellar.
Oh, yeah?
Because he opened a club right next to the Comedy Cellar, and Essie said, and we have to, because he was being such a dick. She was like, we're gonna have to make people choose. And she's like, I don't want to do that to
I
you.
stopped
And I said,
working
I
at-
picked Cellar.
I stopped working.
Fuck you, Sal.
I dumped him. 4 years of dating.
Peace,
I was
bitch.
like, peace out.
Yeah. Tell your mom what's up.
I stopped working at the cellar for like 2 years. That's where I was working at.
No,
Yeah, 'cause
really.
That's
Yeah.
where we
So
met.
you pick Sal over Cellar.
Because
I pick Cellar over Sal.
you know, because at that time, like I had absolutely nothing going on,
Okay.
and I felt like it was just me being a fucking child. Esty had given me very little spots, like
Sure.
for a month, so I was like, okay, like I'm out,
Yeah.
you know. And,
You
and-
drank Sal's Kool-Aid. Come
And it
over
was
to my
so-
place. You'll
it
be
was
a
so
star.
funny because I used to, and I would see Noam, and Noam was like, "Great, where the hell you been at?" When you come, like,
Aw.
well, I'll be back, and I would see him like every other 2 or 3 months. I'd be, I'll be back, and then
Wow.
you know, one day I was like, "Yo, here are my bails."
Okay, you guys, well, we have to wrap up soon. So, what
Let's
are
do
things
this.
that we want to talk about and plug? Does anyone have anything in their life you want to talk about?
Deepdiscount.com.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
That's
deep
not a
discount.
premature discount. That's a deep discount.
Deepdiscount.com.
So deep.
Matt, what's going on with you
Oh,
in
nothing.
your life?
This podcast. I'd like to plug this podcast. This is the most I've done in so long. I've been so happy just to get out of the house and work with talented people, and it's great.
He just wanted to play hard
Great.
again. He was really outside the whole time. He's like, "No, Brooklyn, I'll be there."
I think a lot of people who don't live in New York think that people who live in New York do so
Wow,
many
you know,
exciting
you're
things.
getting
True.
along.
You know,
Yeah.
but they think people do so many exciting things. And we were talking about it before the show. They don't realize that most of us are broke-ass broke.
Mm-hmm.
And most people in New York, we really don't do much at all. Like, we just, when people invite you over, you're like, great.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know me?
Right.
I can live in. I can come see your closet. That's great.
Yeah, that's the fun
Yeah.
thing in New York is just to see how people live. You always want to look at someone else's house. You
Yeah.
always want to see someone's
Yeah.
home.
Absolutely.
And Richie, what's going on with you?
Not much. I don't really have much to plug other than myself, Richie Rich.
What do you do, Rich?
XXX. I'm an actor, not a
Okay.
very popular one.
He does hair and
Yeah, I kind of just float around and see who will pay me $1 to do whatever they
I
want.
like it.
One of my favorite stories. Can I tell this real fast?
Tell it.
We'll tell it really fast. After I did like the audition for this Netflix thing, Richie and all my friends came. I called everyone that I knew and said, "Please come so that I can send Netflix a real tape that looks good." And everyone came. Greer, you came. Everybody came. And Richie got really drunk. And when it was over, we were with a bunch of our friends from the dog park. And Richie, we were like kind of teasing and making fun of him. And Richie's very, very cute, very young and cute. And he just ran off. And we were in Chelsea because I was at Gotham. And he ran into this hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Or into this apartment building, not hotel, apartment building. And ran past the doorman and just was gone. And our friend Angelo, who's kind of like the mother of the group, right?
Yeah.
So Angelo goes, "I got to go take care of her." And Angelo goes in, and I see Angelo with his arms like this talking to the concierge guy. Angelo comes out and he goes, "So Richie's on the elevator just pushing buttons."
Oh no.
I'm not sure what my objective was that night.
I'm going to stop on one of these floors.
Yeah. Yeah. I had somewhere to go.
And they could see him on the television.
But this is typical Richie Rich behavior. I mean,
So Angela's like, "We don't really need to call the police. He's not doing anything to anybody. He's not going to do anything. He'll get tired and come down." And then he just came off the elevator.
Good time.
I once had one of Lynn's friends grab me by the face and push me into a bathroom stall after I tried raping him with my mouth one night.
Yes, one of my friends who actually just lost his husband like 2 years ago, and this was like one of his first outings. And Richie like mouth rapes him. Like, what's happening?
Showing some
I
support.
like popped out of the restroom stall ready to attack. That's gay crazy.
Wow, this is fun. This is the last time Robert's ever gonna let me do
Oh no! We were so excited to have you host today.
I
So
was
thank
really,
you.
I had fun being on it. And Melinda, wait,
Yay.
tell your handle on, because Melinda, her Facebook is really fun and she's really
Or
funny and she does
on
these little
Instagram, I'm
blogs,
at
and her
Just Go
Instagram.
Eat a Donut.
Just Go Eat a
And,
Donut.
Yeah, I do television, but I speak at women's events, so that's
Nice.
kind of my deal. Yeah.
I would love to speak at a
Oh
women's
yeah.
event.
But you
I
have
would
to
love
look at her
you.
Instagram because it's really
Just
funny.
Go
Oh,
Eat a
we're
Donut.
Instagram friends,
Make
aren't
me
we?
laugh.
I
Yeah.
feel like we are. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I like your stuff all the time
Yeah.
without being too stalkery. Try to be sophisticated about it.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to end this right on time, but please, and if it sounds like
Yes.
begging, it is, please watch Netflix,
Yes.
Hormonal Beast.
Hormonal
Lynne
Beast.
Koplitz on August 22nd.
22nd.
Tell all your
Yes.
friends. Do whatever it is you have to do. Tweet it, twat it.
So excited.
Please get everybody. I know,
Ooh.
there she is.
Oh my God, I love
There's the
that.
beast.
I
Look at
love
the,
your
look at the
outfit.
cankles. Look at the
Look
cankles.
at-
I love it. The cankles
I
are beautiful.
love the cankles.
Hormonal
That
love-
outfit is off the hook, man.
Do you
They
like
look
that? And I
great.
told,
Love it.
was it you, Greer? It was,
that's hot.
or no, Mike Yard. I said, I look like Adele and Jessica Simpson had a baby. And he goes, both hot.
Yes. Both hot, exactly. Yes.
Anyway, thank you for listening. We miss Bobby. Bobby will
Yes.
be back next time. And you're listening to You Know What, Dude? And don't forget deepdiscount.com. Thanks a lot.
Discount.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty